Hey everyone, welcome back. We've got a new Season of Mastery video for you guys. Greater Fire Protection Potion. Everyone knows the Pyromancers, it drops off it, but it also drops off the INVOKERS, and we can get a lot of these packs very easily. So the first pack that we're going to do is a 3-man pack right when you jump down. These guys right here, I like to sap the grunt, and then these guys will automatically pull. I don't have imp sap. I run to this line of sight spot. They'll run over, easy kill. You don't even need cooldowns to kill these guys. You can if you want to really speed up your run, but I like to save it for the larger packs. Uh, Really simple. You just kill the invoker, and then there's a reset spot right behind us. So we're getting ready to run over there. You can kill the Dark Weaver if you want. As you can see, you got plenty of health. You know, they're really easy to kill. But I like to normally just like gouge or blind this guy, and I'll jump on these reset spots right here. Um, they might be able to cast at you if they're super close. Like I think they can see your feet sometimes. Yeah, right there they saw my feet and cast it at me, I believe. But it's all good. They'll reset. We're higher level, no biggie. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to the next pack. Here in the middle, there's two patrols. This double patrol here can have an invoker, which is super great because it's really easy to kill. You would just sap the grunt again and kill the invoker. I like to personally sap about right here in this area, and then I'll pull the invoker around. I'm not gonna pull this pack because there's not an invoker, unfortunately. Um, it can be random. I think it could even be double invoker sometimes. But this is where I would kill the invoker after the sap. See the guy in the back padding though? Be wary of this guy, right? So that's why I like to pull super far back and try to line of sight everything while I'm doing what I do. Over here is another pack that we definitely are gonna kill. Luckily, it spawned double invokers. I'm gonna show you this reset spot first. That way, you know kind of what to do after you kill your invokers. This right here, this little ledge, is a reset spot. They can't get to you. Super convenient. It's real close. There's lots of line of sight all around. Um, I kind of just um, go all out and don't line of sight every cast, and I don't kick every cast. These guys are kind of low level. See that patrol? He comes way over here, so be wary of that as well. Luckily, we got a double invoker pack. Normally, where the Dark Weaver is at, is normally a grunt, and I would sap the grunt and then just pull the invokers over to the right near the reset spot. So I'm gonna sap this guy, pull these guys over. I do use my sprint here just to as soon as you come in combat, these guys start casting at you. So I just wanted to line of sight, get them over here as fast as possible. This is huge. This is double invoker pack, 2% drop chance per kill basically. So that's super awesome that I got a double pack. But it's I think it is the same since the patrol didn't have an invoker in the group. So we killed one. We're about half health. We did use our cooldowns, and I'm using my pots and stuff like that because I've been spamming this over and over and over and over for 3 days, basically. Farming this out. That guy, he's still sap. We're gonna run up here to the reset spot real quick. Some of the rocks to the left are also reset spots, but I wouldn't recommend going to them. If you want to, you could bring another rogue friend or druid friend, someone up to snuff that kind of knows what's going on, and you can kill every pack in here with 2 people. It's pretty easy, but it does take a very long time. But it's a little better than only killing 3 pyromancers and resetting, hitting your lockout, and having to wait however long. Just gonna show you guys again. Invokers, Pyromancers, 2% drop. Easy. So I'm gonna take off, skip a little bit. I wouldn't advise walking past those packs out of stealth. I believe if they're level 57, they will pull. I think I got lucky, and the mobs were level 56, so they didn't aggro me. These guys, sometimes they'll have a patrol invoker in between, and I've tried over and over and over to get him pulled away without aggro and everything, but I wasn't able to. So this little area right here where you see the grunt is actually a really good spot to kill the patrols in this area if they happen to be here. So say you choose to go to the Pyromancers first when you enter the dungeon, you can kill some Pyromancers and then walk over here, wait for the guys to get in the area, and then you can kill them without cooldowns, basically. But I wouldn't advise it because it's hard to run to a reset spot after you kill them. But you do have vanish, so you could just vanish right after. Here I'm showing you the reset spot everyone normally already knows about. It's this weird little rock, and for some reason it's a reset spot. If you jump too close onto the wall, up into the corner, the spider, if he's over on the wall, sometimes he will aggro you, and that whole pack will aggro you, etc., etc. So you can kind of stand in the front of it instead of right up on the wall. If there's a chest, I will distract that spider right where I just distracted him. You can shoot your arrow down there and aggro everything. It'll run all the way up here, and you don't need vanish to get the chest either. So right in that area will be a chest. You can use vanish. It's the same pull. You pull everything up here, distract the spider. But if you don't want to use your vanish or you don't have it, these ledges right here are awesome reset spots. So once you shoot your arrow down there and the mobs run up, you just hop on these ledges. Once they reset, jump down, grab your chest. Super, super easy. It's yeah, super, I don't know, beneficial if you don't have your vanish. Or you could, if you're waiting on your 5-minute cooldowns, you could run up here, aggro everything, grab the chest while you're waiting on adrenaline rush. Or maybe you have the dots on you. It's another thing that I would highly, 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 highly recommend is purification pots. It removes magic and curses. Mainly you want to focus on getting rid of the curse and the disease, which it also will get rid of. The Mark of Flame, which is the magic debuff, it increases your fire damage taken by 1,000. I don't worry about that too much if it's the only one I have. It's just 2 minutes. So it's not a big deal to wait on those, because normally you wait on a Blade Flurry or Adrenaline Rush, etc. These guys, standard pulls. Everyone knows these pulls. I think a lot of people only kill this guy, which I was doing for a while when I didn't have the best of gear. However, now that I've got like a couple of pieces, T2 Helm, Onyxia neck, and like Night Slayer, and I got the .5 set, so that's pretty cool. You can kill these guys super easy. This pack's very normal. Everyone knows these fights. I'm gonna skip forward and show you the 3-pack pulls that I do. So the way I like to pull these guys, you never pull the two into the closest to the center of the room, sitting by the hookah there. You don't pull that guy. Like, you don't shoot your arrow at him to do your kill pulls. You want to get the guys near the wall. That way it doesn't aggro the other pack. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm waiting 3 minutes on Adrenaline Rush. Sorry about this, guys. I don't have my editing software on this new PC yet. Okay, here we go. So I just get right here. You line of sight the other pack. I like to stand right on the tile and then take a step back or two. That way you're line of sighting the other pack of mobs, and when you come out of stealth, you don't instantly aggro. You get to shoot your arrow, and you can get 2 combo points before the other mobs ever even start to attack you. So I Sinister Strike twice, throw my evasion up, pop my cooldowns, and I mosey backwards, right? So this does 2 things. This is keeping all 3 of the mobs in front of you. That way your evasion is, you're getting the most out of it, right? And the other reason is once your targets get low health, they want to run away. So if you get them away from all the mobs, you got a better chance of not pulling. So what I did after I killed the Pyromancer is I blinded one mob, gouged the other, and I just walked over to the reset spot. I save my vanish. You don't have to do this. You could vanish. Just make sure your dots aren't ticking. If you have like a full, immolate type dot, I would do the gouge and blind method and then reset, because if you vanish, the dot will pull you out. And if you're not far enough away, when you come out of your vanish, they'll just re-aggro you and you're in trouble. So we gotta wait another 5 minutes. What I did was I stopped bringing my purification pots because adrenaline rush is 5 minutes. So I would just sit out the 5 minutes. It's a terrible idea. The best thing you could do is weave like a Pyromancer group and then go, kill an invoker without your cooldowns. Use a reset spot. That'll buy you a few minutes. But for that, I would definitely bring the purification pods and get this debuff off of you. This one's not too bad. The Mark of Flame, just by itself, it's not huge. Just make sure you don't let any more fire spells hit you, like the Invoker cast Fireball or Flame Strike. Just kick those, gouge those, kidney shot, etc. Line of sight, run behind a little wall and avoid it. But this, I hate the curse, because if you're not watching it and you're not wary and you're trying to stealth through all these mobs, it'll bring you out of stealth, and you might aggro 10 packs and you just die instantly. So definitely be wary of that. I'm going to skip forward and just show you. I'm full combat spec, right? I don't have improved sap. That's why you don't see me sapping these mobs. It's not necessary. I do have all the pots and buffs and stuff like that, but again, I was in here for 4 days straight farming this over and over and over. So, I spent 10 gold to have an hour of really good pots, saw me buffs and so forth. For this pack, I always pull it from this corner right here. Again, you want to shoot not at the mobs in the center. You want to shoot at the ones closest to the wall, preferably Pyromancers. That way you can get a couple of extra combo points before you pop your evasion and other cooldowns. It's a little beneficial. It does help a ton. I'm sure you guys will figure that out. But see, I don't sap these mobs. I just all out kill, literally just pull all of them, and evasion keeps me alive the whole time. I have the dot on me right now, so what I'm going to do is try to outrun these mobs. I use my sprint, and I run over really fast, get to the reset spot. So this guy, he can still cast at me, right? But it's not that big a deal. He doesn't have castable damage. He can put the curse on you, put Mark of Flame on you, and the Plague Cloud that reduces your agility and stamina, I think. But he will reset. See, we just went out of combat, and I immediately bandage. He did put the curse on me, right? So if you have the curse and the Mark of Flame, you need to bandage immediately, because it's not going to hit you for 600. It's going to hit you for like 1600. I think it can even crit, so it'll instantly kill you if you're not paying attention. I'm trying to aggro this pack for you so you can see how to get out of the situation. See, he aggro's me there, and you can kind of just walk behind the rock and use line of sight to your advantage. You wouldn't think it's possible, but it works perfectly. So right now it's just out of line of sight, and he won't aggro me. It's just to kind of show you how I do it, right? So basically you get 3 Pyromancers on this pool. You could get a ton of Invokers depending on how far you want to go with it. But yeah, super easy. Use your reset spots, line of sight, heals and so forth, or not heals, casts, shadow bolts, shadow bolt volley, fireball, all that good stuff. The invokers die really easy. They're not very strong, but if you stand in the flame strike or keep letting them cast multiple spells on you, you're gonna have a rough time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As you see here, like I said, I've been farming this over and over and over and over and over and over, and that's why I'm using these pots. You can do this without these pots. You don't need to buff. It's just I'm spending this much time in here. I'm gonna make the most of it. You know what I mean? But thank you guys for watching. I hope you subscribe. I hope we've earned your subscription today, right? We're gonna try and keep content coming out for you guys. I'm sorry, been on a bit of a. It doesn't matter. Thanks. You guys have a great day.